Dark video. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to talk about something. I want to talk about transparency, accountability, taking responsibility for your actions, taking responsibilities for your life, for your situations. I understand things happen to people, but you alone, you and alone, you and alone, you the one that have to, you the one that has to pull yourself up. Yeah, it's good to have family, friends, uh, anybody that cares, somebody to lend you an ear support, but ultimately, you have to pull yourself up. You've got to put your boots on and get up. I was on a channel. I was on a channel today, and something that bothered me. When I say it bothered me, I'm not upset about it. I'm not triggered about it. It bothered me because you have some people that are making excuses. Well, you haven't walked in their shoes. I don't have to. I don't have to. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. Here's the situation. This is what happened. I was flipping through YouTube today. I was flipping through, and there was a pastor. There was a pastor on talking about. He said that, why are sports athletes broke? And I'm not gonna mention his name because he has this thing. It's an ego. He has an ego. He's a narcissist. He has a big ego. He thinks that his word is golden. He knows everything. But here's the thing, guys. I ain't gonna mention his name because whenever somebody mentions his name, he will accuse you of using his name to try to get subs. One thing I want to make clear again, I don't give a fuck about, I don't give a flying rat's fuck about YouTube, subscribers, all that. I made this channel, and I keep telling people, I made this channel for me to have a mic to say my piece. Because you have people disabling comments. You're full free speech, but you'll disable comments and take my free speech away from me, or you'll just delete my comments, or you'll just flat out block me. To not even go through all that, I have my little pond. I'm Moby Dick over here. I'm Moby Dick in a goldfish pond. This is my pond, and I'm Moby Dick. I'm here to say my piece. This is what this is all about. Trust me, if I wanted to make money, guys, what would I do? Do what everybody else is doing. And you figured it out. The drama community and the gaming community. I have no problems with games. I like to play video games in my spare time, sometime with the kids. But you see these gaming channels, hundreds of thousands of subs. If I wanted a whole lot of subs, trust me, I would do this professionally. Editing, and all that stuff. I don't have time for that. I'm not interested in that. I work a full-time job, and I have a little small business. I don't have time for YouTube like that, to try to make it a career, to try to make it an income. But getting back to the thing I saw today, this pastor, okay, you had commenters, you had people commenting saying, you don't know, you ain't walked in his shoes. I don't have to. Let me tell you something. These athletes, a lot of these sports athletes that are broke, they're broke because they broke themselves. Multiple marriages, baby mamas everywhere, lawsuits, getting in trouble with the law, having to pay lawyers. That will break you. Your lifestyle. For instance, if I'm a major sports star and I have a multi-million-dollar contract, at the end of my career, I ain't going to be making that money no more. Why? Why would I go out? Here's an example. Why would I go out? I got an $18 million a year salary. Why would I go out? I'm retired. I'm not getting $18 million a year no more. I ain't in professional sports no more. Why would I go out and buy a $12.5 million mansion when I'm not bringing in millions no more? Why would I do that? Common sense. Look at your finances, responsibilities. Why would I buy a $12 million house? Do you have any idea what the income tax a year is on a $12 million house? Why would I buy a $12 million house when I'm not making that money no more? See? Things like that. Here's another example. Go to the car dealership. There's a $3 million Bugatti V16 sitting there. I'm gonna buy it. Why would you buy a $3 million car when you ain't making millions of dollars no more? Why would you spend that kind of money on a car? Again, you can do what you want to do, and that's the bottom line. You're the one that made that choice. Lifestyle change, responsibilities, being smart with your money. Here's another point I want to make. Okay, how is it that I work paycheck to paycheck? How is it that I can save a couple of $1,000 and some of these sports stars don't have a nickel or penny to their name? Why is that? How is that? Why? Again, you chose to do that. Here's another thing. Substance abuse. That will either kill you or leave you bankrupt. Substance abuse. That's another one. Here's the number one thing I believe. Your inner circle. They will destroy you. The people you call your friends, the inner circle, they'll bankrupt you. They'll spend every nickel you have. And when you broke, they're not even going to answer the phone. Your inner circle. They'll bankrupt you. Sometimes they'll even murder you. You get killed by your inner circle. Your inner circles are the ones you need to watch out for. I don't have no inner circles like that. And I damn sure wouldn't want an inner circle around me, people around me, when I know for a fact the only reason why they're around me is because of my money. I don't have that now. I damn sure wouldn't have that if I came into a whole lot of money. Because I don't live that way. That's the number one thing right there. I don't live that way. I take care. The roof, I make sure I have a roof over my head, a car to drive, and food in my refrigerator, and keep the lights on. Now you people, you commenters on that pastor's channel, making excuses for these rich guys. They're arrogant. They're pricks. They're in strip clubs making it rain money. Why would I be in a strip club making it rain money on strippers and you owe child support? You owe child support and not paying their taxes. I could go on forever. How you can burn through millions of dollars. And you guys ought to know it's real easy to burn through millions of dollars. It don't take hard work to burn through millions of dollars. And that's what they do. But yeah, it really threw me for a loop. You have grown people talking about you ain't walked in this. I don't have to. I don't have to. I don't live that kind of lifestyle. I have a limit. I have a limit. I could be sitting on Elon Musk's fortune, richest man in the world. I have limits, people. I have limits. I ain't gonna be buying people shit. I'll get my family something, and I ain't lending nobody shit. But you gotta take responsibility for what you do. And your inner circle is your number one killer. Your inner circle. That's my little tip for the day. And you guys have a blessed evening.